Soy carbonero que vengo de las cumbres del volcán, con mi carboncito negro que vierte lumbres de amor. Me cruzo por los vallados donde canta el toro Goz, y cuando llego al mercado les pregono con mi voz: si mi señor es buen carbón, cómprelo usted de Nacascol y de Chaperno y de Copinol. Todo señor es buen carbón, todo señor es buen carbón.
Enrique.
Hey, how it's going?
Listen, guys, what an honor, what a privilege, what an absolute blessing it is to be sitting here at two things: Hooligan Counseling and Wellness, and right beside my brother right here. He is, I'm a little bit biased, the biggest gift that Nacogdoches has ever seen as far as musical talent goes, hands down. So the video clips that you've seen so far are some of the instruments that Enrique plays very, very traditionally from his hometown, homeland, San Salvador, El Salvador.
Yeah, I was living in the capital for a little while, but I'm from Sonsonate.
Okay.
It's maybe around one hour and a half from
Right.
San Salvador. Yeah, but I was playing a lot around in the capital, San Salvador.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the instruments for sure are very traditional in my country, in El Salvador, but those are from South America, all of those countries like the Indians, mountains.
Yeah.
But we adopt them in El Salvador. Those instruments are very, very popular.
Yeah. So what are these instruments you got right here, man?
Well, I have two
I'm
here.
gonna move the thankful out of the way
Yes.
so we can see the table.
Here we have some people name it pan flute or flauta de pan, and another people name it zampoña. But zampoña was like the name of the Europeans when they came here to America. They named it like zampoña, but the original name I could say is siku.
Siku. What does that mean?
Yeah. Siku means you made me in trouble, man. I don't know what that means. It's like a South American native language, siku, and it's the name, you know. Yeah. In my country, we call it zampoña.
Okay. Samponia. But then you also, because I just call it, what do I call it? I call them pan flutes.
Pan flutes, yeah.
Okay.
You're not going to ask me why he's named it pan flute?
Well, you're going to tell us.
I don't know. It was, there is I think, from the mythology from Greek, a guy named Pan, and he fell in love with I will say nympha in Spanish is a nympha is a kind of magic woman from the forest.
Oh yeah. Say it again.
Nympha?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He was trying to catch one, but when he finally get it, the nympha became in a flute.
Yeah.
Or in a group of pipes,
Mm-hmm.
natural like bamboo, and he was like just breathing like sad or something. And
Yeah.
you notice that it has sounds.
Is it like breathing in a Coke bottle?
Kind
You
of.
know, like a Coke
Yeah,
bottle, right?
you can make music with that too. Just
But the technique though is the technique. It's the same technique, right?
Same technique. Yeah.
Okay. So from El Salvador to Texas,
Right.
specifically East Texas.
Yeah, East Texas.
Right.
Yeah.
How did you find music in East Texas? Meaning, I guess the real question I'm trying to ask you is, how did you find your musical talent in East Texas? Is playing music different here than what it is in El Salvador?
Yeah, it's very different. But Nacogdoches it has that characteristic, like there is a lot of friendly people. But when I hit here, I just noticed that people play like other kind of. I don't have the names, but I know they have different, like country, bluegrass, something.
Yeah.
All of that was new for me. And I just start to share my music in any places, like for example open mics around here, and I just start to meet people, and that was the way that I started here to open doors and sharing my music.
Did you try to integrate your music or your instruments into the local music?
Yeah, I think I have been doing that. I am in a band named the Companeros.
Right.
It's a group of really good musicians, and we mix it. Pamphlets with some songs.
Yeah, you guys are crazy. There's like folk music and there's some country music you guys play. Me and Alex went and watched you guys play sometime. You played some song. She always remembers the chicken song or something like that.
Yeah, it's very energetic music with a lot of energy,
Yeah, for sure.
We have trumpets too in the band.
Do you? So what instruments do you have in that band?
Well, we have trumpets, guitars, drum set, and I play the congas too there. I really like to play percussion too. And I think that's what we have, and sometimes my flutes too.
Right. We have guitars too, right?
Yeah, guitars.
Yeah. So who is in Companeros?
In the Compañeros, we have B-Mac in the bass, and Ethan in the drums, and he was graduated from the SFA. He's a really great musician. He teaches music and everything. And we have Max Mozinho too. He teaches music at the SFA too, trumpets. And Ben Idom is the frontman. He sings the music. He composed a lot of songs too that we play. And Johnny Mullins, he's the guitar man.
Right. And you and Johnny do a lot of stuff together, right?
Yeah, Johnny was like the first guy that I met here to play music, because he was playing the same kind of music that I play. And he played the guitar and I played the flutes. We make a really good duo. We have around 4 years already playing together.
Yeah.
Latin music.
Is it 4 years?
I think I have maybe 3 years. I have 4 years living here already, and I think it's 3 years playing with Johnny.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with these instruments, do you feel like you would want to play anywhere else outside of Texas in the United States?
Outside of Texas in the United States? Well, that's the plan, no? Play around, anywhere.
Because I know in our conversations you mentioned a lot about playing overseas in other countries, but I didn't know if you had any plans to play in other states in America.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. My plan is, I start already getting contact with friends in other states.
Yeah.
And my plan is, why not cross the whole country, playing music. Yeah.
How are these made?
Well, those have to be made by using bamboo.
Oh.
But
that's
like
not bamboo.
A kind of special. Yeah, it's a kind of a special bamboo.
Yeah.
To get the right size, the longest.
Right.
This is PVC, because was the material, the best material I could find here to work on those. And it sounds great, sounds really good. And even better because it's PVC, and sometimes the instruments, when weather change, the sound change a little bit. For example, wood, in this case bamboo. But for this, nothing will change. It's PVC and it's make it to be outdoors and everything.
Yeah, because it doesn't swell and
yeah. And this is PVC.
So do you make these? You make these,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I make those.
Yeah.
I make these. This is named Kena. It's a kind of flute too, and this one. Always with PVC.
So when you play, you often have how many of these do you have when you play?
Oh, I have several of those. When I perform, I use 4.
Yeah.
4. I have it in different keys and different sizes too. That allow me to play more like bass notes, and those are for high notes.
And so you have the pan flutes you make, and then you make these flutes, right? This flutes right there.
Yeah.
But then you also play cajones. Do you make cajones too?
Oh yeah, I play cajones too. The cajon is a kind of drum that is made by wood. It's from the south to South America. The cajon was born in, I will say Peru, because it's Afro-Peruvian cajon. It's named Afro-Peruvian, like Afro-Peruvian box. And was
in Texas we call them slap boxes.
Slap boxes, yeah. Yeah, and it get famous when the musician from Spain start to use them, like Paco de Lucia. He was playing like flamenco, and he was famous, and he made famous the cajon, for example. And starting in that point, people start to name it cajon flamenco. But the origin was in Peru, Afro-Peruvian cajon. Yeah.
So do you sell any of your instruments?
Oh yeah.
Do you make them for sale?
Yeah, I sell those. I sell flutes and I sell my drums, and we can send them to anywhere in Texas or outside of Texas.
So can you show me your cajon?
Oh yeah.
This cajon is special though, right?
Let me see. Yeah, this is the drum that we were talking about, and I use wood, maple, and this one is special because one of my friends, Brittany, she did the paint,
right.
She did her art here,
Yeah.
And she was thinking that this one was the best for this drum, this design, and she just painted. That means that we have 2 kind of arts here, music and paint.
Right.
Yeah, but I work too with wood burner, and I can put my sign there, or the name of the owner of the drum, or even I can draw the logo of the band or anything you need. I can do it here.
Yeah. So what makes a cajon work? What makes a cajon give the sound that it gives?
All right, you see it here. And it has, you can have like high notes. It's like a kind of slap, like middle notes, and the bass in the middle. And we can add a snare inside too, that make you sound like.
So that one doesn't have a snare?
This one has guitar strings.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put the snares or guitar strings. I like guitar strings because snare has more snare sound, you know, when the guitar, and it's good too.
Yeah.
But
Guitar
guitar
strings.
strings is just a little bit. Yeah, if you notice, it's a little bit there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what? Because I've seen people. Well, I mean, 'cause sometimes like when I play cajon or you and I play together, we play all around this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So creatively, you can play cajon here, but you can also play over here too, right?
Yeah, you can
play everywhere.
It's a both, you know. You have sound.
Yeah.
You can be creative with this. Yeah, it's very versatile.
So from in El Salvador, how many times do you ever go back and visit El Salvador?
Yeah, I was there in 2019. September was my last visit
Okay. Before COVID.
before COVID.
Okay.
Maybe 6 months before COVID, kind of.
And so when you came over here to Nacogdoches, did you come over here? Did you come over here to go to school? Did you end up going to school when you got over here?
Well, when I get here, I start to work on my English. Before before trying to go to the school, I had to learn the language, and I was learning a little bit in El Salvador, very basic things, and I said, I think I can make it. But when I get here, man, I just noticed that
English is hard.
yeah, the real word of the English, it was hard.
There's no rules to the English language.
Yeah.
Well, I mean there are, but they're broken all
Yeah.
the time. They're broken often.
Yeah, like in the books, you have a kind of English,
Yeah.
but in the real life, when you talk with people, it's very different.
Yeah.
It's not different, but at the same time, it is.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is it any? Do you know any other languages? Because right now you know French a little bit, or you learning
I'm
French?
learning French, kind of,
Yeah.
but very basic things too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have
So
any
what
other shows coming up?
Yeah, I have a private event. It's like a solstice and
Yeah, they can't come to the private event though.
No, you can't. But the next.
But you can book him for a private event though.
Yes, that's right. You can book me for private events.
Where can they book you for a private event? Do they go to Mungia Percussion on the Facebook page?
Yeah, Mungia Percussion on Enrique Mungia on Facebook. And after that private event, I'm gonna be sharing some music too at the Catholic Church. I think is the Sacred Heart.
Okay.
Is the name.
Is that in Tyler?
No, here in Nacogdoches.
Oh, okay, okay.
They will be making a multicultural festival,
Okay.
and I will be there too, playing from 1 hour, 2 p.m. And that will be on 27th, July 27th.
Okay.
Multicultural festival.
All right. Hey guys, man, listen. This is Enrique Mungia. If you guys are interested in cajones, if you're interested in pan flutes, if you're interested in, he makes every single one of these instruments that you see here right now. He plays traditional Salvadorian music. It's wonderful. There's going to be some clips posted. You guys can check it out. Yeah, man, you guys be blessed. Have a nice day. Peace.
Take care. Thank you, Casey.
I'm glad to have a robe.
Come on, man. You trying to mess up my videos?
Que hace caminos de remolino.